So ever since I've been speaking to a lot of producers, one thing that's been super common amongst us producers is the issue of not finishing music and not finishing our songs. And it's become so much of a problem that even I had to go through it sometime, and I've been trying to figure out ways to trick myself and work through it. And it's something that I think we really need to discuss so that we can find ways that we can help ourselves. And I think maybe I have some ideas that might help you if you're struggling with finishing songs, because I'm pretty sure most of you guys watching probably have suffered this issue where you have like a massive list of songs that you haven't finished, or even like a big folder with a lot of unfinished songs inside. I know I have, but I think that you need to finish the work that you start so that you can continue to do more. Because for me, I tested myself out and just tried to see what will happen. How will I feel if I finish maybe just one song and then complete it and then see what happens. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it feels so fulfilling. It feels so good just to finish a song, to know that it's done, it's out, it's good. You just feel a sense of relief. Because every time you open your DAW or you open your computer or anything, and then you see all these files, the songs that you haven't finished, it's always a thing of, you know what, let me start a new one and then I'll go back to the other ones. You always make up excuses towards why you want to start a new one instead of going back to the one that you just made yesterday or maybe today, earlier in the day. So the main issue that I want to start to address is the issue of attention span. I feel like a lot of us in this day and age in 2023, we have an attention span problem. And this is just not when it comes to producers only. The whole world is suffering an attention span problem. There's been researches that have been done, studies that have been done that measure people's attention spans, that our attention spans are getting lower and lower. So that's affecting all of us in all facets of everything in the world, right? And it's also affecting us as musicians. So if your attention span is super low, because if you look at social media, you have TikTok, you have YouTube Reels, and these 15 to 30-second videos, you keep watching those. People would rather watch those than watch long videos like these. I'm sure some of you guys have probably even left this video about now, and this video has just started. But some of you guys are actually thinking, let me leave this video. Some of you guys are thinking of actually leaving this video right now, showing that your attention span cannot be held by just someone talking to you like a human being, just like I'm doing. And it's shown that we don't have long attention spans because we're always making excuses that, oh, I'm busy, everybody must stop wasting my time and all of that. So now imagine how that pours into your creativity as well as a person. Your attention span is an issue where you start something and you start working on your song, and then after maybe 30 minutes of working into that song, something just clicks in your mind or something just goes off, and your attention span is like, nope, I'm done. I'm bored out of my mind of this track. I need to start something new, and that's it. That's that attention span problem I'm talking about. If you cannot stay focused on one thing for extended periods of time, it's an attention span problem. So that's something that I think as producers we need to work on. We need to fix our attention spans. Just relax, let everything just flow through. Do you remember back in the days of YouTube when we used to have videos that were like 20 to 40 minutes, up to an hour? We used to have long videos on YouTube with no massive jump cuts and B-roll and all this kind of stuff. I remember when I came up on YouTube, that's how we used to upload videos. We used to upload videos that are super long without so much cuts and so much all of that kind of stuff. We basically call it the Mr. Beastification of stuff, hyper edited kind of videos to keep people's attention, because people's attention spans are getting shorter and shorter and shorter. So the demand to keep people's attention is way higher right now. So I'm sure you see it all the time. And it's also affecting us creatively as musicians, because now what we do when we make music, we just want everything to be quick. You want to be super excited with the song that you're making, or otherwise, that's it. You're just gonna make it for 20 minutes to an hour and then you're done with it, and that's a problem. Or not even come back to it the next day, and that is an issue. You just need to understand that you need to relax and just finish the song, even if it's gonna take you an hour, even if you need to take breaks in between and then still come back to it. That's something that we need to fix. Our attention spans is getting shorter, and that's a problem. I'm also noticing a behavior that a lot of people have, that we are so hooked on entertainment. We expect everything to be super entertaining right now in this day and age. And I think that's also a problem to the fact that everything that we watch, even if it's like a tutorial or even just me talking to you right now, you expect me to be super entertaining and super, hyperactive and entertain you and all of that when I'm just talking to you, to the point where people have social anxiety, where they cannot even just have a simple conversation with somebody who's looking you in the face and just talking to you like a human being. People cannot do that. People just want to be entertained, and that's a problem. We need to be okay with just having a calm conversation and just, take it down, just cool down, just have a normal conversation. Everything doesn't have to be hyper energetic entertainment all the time. We just have to cool down and relax, let the education and the information just come to you in a relaxed state. That way, your mind and your heart and your creativity can flow nicely, in a relaxed state. All the anxiety, all the stress can just, go away gently, if you know what I mean. One thing that I can say as musicians that we need to do to fix this problem of not finishing our work is to practice focus and discipline. That's something that I think we need to do. If you practice focus and discipline, you will be good. Teaching yourself how to focus is really something that I think we're missing. I know I struggle with focus because sometimes I get easily distracted by a lot of things. Sometimes when I'm making music, I make music and then I put on a browser and then I start watching YouTube videos, or then maybe you look away or you start looking at something else, or you just get easily distracted by random stuff that has nothing to do with the thing that you're focusing on, that you're trying to work on in the moment. So we need to work on our focus so that if you're focusing on the one thing, you're focused on that. Like for me right now, I'm focused on you. I'm talking to you right now. I'm looking dead in your eyes. You're looking back at me. That's focus. We need to look straight into each other's eye without looking away, for at least a minute. Challenge yourself. If you're doing something or talking to somebody, just see how long you can focus on one thing, how long you can focus on something, and let me know down below in the comments. And another thing is also just working on your discipline. Like, how disciplined are you? Discipline is something that we're also missing. Nobody's teaching us discipline anymore, because when it comes to discipline, it's something that will drive you to hold yourself accountable, to be like, yo, look, I have songs that I haven't finished which I need to get back to. So no matter what, I need to get back to those songs. I need to make sure I finish those songs, and I finish that music, or I finish that beat, and I do this or I do that. It's like going to the gym. If you're disciplined, you are going to make sure you focus going back to the gym consistently, so you work on your body. If you're disciplined, you eat healthy, you sleep on time. Discipline is everything. I feel like that's what school teaches us, to be disciplined. Wake up at the same time every day. You go to the same place every day. You open the same books. You study the same thing every day. Discipline starts there when you're still a kid, you understand? And that's something that as you grow up and all that, you start to lose focus. You start don't want to be disciplined. You're like, I just want something else. I cannot hold onto the thing for so long, and that's affecting us as creatives. And I think that's a problem that we also need to fix. So if we fix our focus and our discipline, we'll be able to finish our music more, finish those beats and all of that. So just try and figure out ways of how you can fix all of those things and see how that can help you. Because for me, I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to, just hold myself accountable and tell myself, yo, don't start a new beat or a new song before you take a look at the stuff that you haven't finished and finish that and finish that. If I'm sitting and I'm watching a video, like a YouTube video like this, I'm gonna just sit there and hold myself back and be like, you know what, finish this video. It's just 10 minutes. You won't die if you just sit there and watch and just listen to someone speak to you for 10 minutes. You can do that. In real life, I talk to people for 30 minutes to a whole hour, just sitting there listening, not even talking, just listening to somebody talk for 30 minutes. I can do it, but what makes it so different when you watch it online? Our attention spans are just horrible right now, and that's a problem, and it's gonna leak into our creativity. And I hope all of that makes sense. I know I've been rambling all over the place. Let me know how you hold yourself accountable to be able to finish songs. I'm gonna try and not put too many B-roll on this video and try and put some distractions so I can hold your attention in this video and see where people are gonna drop off, just as a test. And if you've made it all the way till the end, till here, well done. You have an amazing attention span. You have an amazing attention span. So now just use that to your advantage, use that in your music so you can be able to finish your music and work on your focus and work on your discipline so that you can finish music and you can have more work out there. Okay, a change of scenery. I hope now this is refreshing for your mind to see me outside in a whole different setting. But thank you so much for watching. If you want to support the channel, there are links down below, or you can join the channel to become a member. I'll really appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. I'm X and I'm out. Peace.